Ocean fishing puts a smile on my face every time. Doesn't matter. First time out this year, weird. I'm just happy to be here. All right, let's get some stuff on there. We're gonna get them down to the bottom.
White or pink?
What?
White or pink? What do you want?
I don't care. You grab one. So, pretty common. This is our 80-pound leaders that we crimp specifically for this fishery. We have our coon shrimp. I'm going with coon shrimp on the first one here, rocking and rolling. Oh boy, she's wobbling. Dude, why would you fish like right where I want to fish? No, whatever, dude. I don't know. The whole ocean, and he wants to fish in my spot.
You stole my steelhead yesterday.
I did steal your steelhead. That was awesome. All right, we got 24 ounces of lead. That's a big deal, right? But you got to have it. We're in 372 feet of water. I just picked it up. We're gonna get it right down there. We're gonna see how the drift is going.
I'm already fishing. Almost had one.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if you did. Look at that line just going off there. You gotta have enough rod and reel for this. There she is.
Feels sandy, bud.
It does, doesn't it? Now we're still off of our mark just a little bit. Oh, I felt like I got bit there.
Oh.
That looked fishy.
Oh yeah, somebody's home.
Someone's home?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh buddy. I'm gonna say, whoa, hello. I don't think it's a ling. I'm gonna say bottomfish. But it's trying. Oh, this guy heavier.
This guy heavier?
According to Jack, it's the mother of all lings.
You got one over there, Cam? Why am I the only one without
Yeah.
This is bullshit. I used all my mojo on that steelhead yesterday.
That one's pretty good.
Ah, son of a mother, I missed one. How you doing over there?
Rod holder.
I didn't even hit bottom.
What?
I didn't even hit bottom.
Jigs.
Oh, a couple nice yellowtails. I like it. Must be nice. It's been like 3 minutes and I don't got one. I'm freaking out. It's all right. I'm waiting for my ling.
Oh, dingy the lingy.
That's what it's all about, man. Nothing like ocean fishing in the Northwest. I think part of it is we don't have the opportunity to get out as often as maybe as much as we want to. So it makes it that much more exciting. But when you do get out here, you will catch the salt bug. Absolutely catch the salt bug. You got one already?
I didn't even make it down. Tried to get it to the bottom.
Cool little fish. Yeah.
That's a little lingy here, baby. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. I'm very tired. I fished everything. I'm tired. I just don't want to crank anymore. I'm just kidding. Seriously though, the coat's coming off. I keep thinking I'm gonna drop it, put it in a rod holder, and I'm gonna take my coat off. It's a guppy. Dude, I'm not kidding. That yellow I brought up, dude, there was something huge following it. It's Nessie! You got your gaff ready?
I'm ready. You don't even have it here.
Yeah, it's what do you...
Oh, big ling. Two ling.
This right here is the difference between buying a pre-made leader and one of our 80-pound pre-ties with good quality tackle on it. Literally in that pool, we got 3 fish. 2 lings, 1 giant ling, and a rockfish. If you're gonna make the effort to come out in the salt and do everything right. VIP outdoor pre-tied leaders. Right there, baby. Woo! Come take my coat off! Come on. When you start missing fish, you gotta figure out, okay, what's going on? Are they not grabbing it right? Am I doing something wrong? The mouth on these ling cod are like concrete. And I was thinking about it, the last two I've lifted up, but I haven't really set hook. When you're fishing this deep water, you gotta have the rod that's gonna be able to support the back, or support the heavy hook set. Because we wanna bury that big 8-9-aught hook into heavy bone, right like that right there. And then lift up again on it. Good ling right there. Dude, that's a freaking whopper, baby. That's a whopper. Woo! Mother of all LINGCOD, baby. The only thing missing, buddy, is Jack. Yeah. Oh, Jack, we missed you, buddy. You should have been out today. But... Linger dinger. Dude, that one is a big one. But look, here's what we're talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about, okay? This is an average LINGCOD. He's not a monster. But look at that. Look at where I had to penetrate to get through that. That is some jaws. I mean, he's got some chompers on there. You gotta set hook hard on these guys.
I got color.
What's that, buddy?
I got color.
Got him. Karen, don't catch me at my weakest moment, Karen. You're supposed to be making me look good. Look at that, man. Go down there and do it again. Gotta pick up the slack. These two, I don't know what they're doing today. Boat weight. It's nice to have extra boat weight in here. Makes the ride nice and smooth. So check this out. When you have an open face reel, you can see gold right there, right? You get to the other side, if you overspool or don't guide your line on the way in, you'll get into the silver part and not allow your drag to work properly. So when you spool these, make sure you go straight across. And that was just me being a knucklehead and not paying attention to it. See all the lines staying on one side? So when I reel in, I want to make sure that line goes evenly across there. So take your thumb. Oh yeah, that's man blood. Get that off there. Okay, push your thumb back and forth. I think that last fish caught me. That's all right. I like a little man blood on here. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one. It's on the camera, hopefully. Woo! Definitely keep fishing with right-handed reels. It's awesome. Let's get this lingcod prepped. We've already got it filleted out. We've got it nice and salted up so it's nice and firm. I am going to cut these down so we have a little bit more of an even piece. So we got about, 1.5 inches by 1.5 inch chunk. Nice, even, consistent pieces of fish is what we're looking for when we're talking about fried fish. You know, everything to cook evenly. I'm gonna go ahead and set these aside for now. And what I'm gonna do is actually start making our batter. Very simple. This is Pride of the West. It's a pre-seasoned flour. You could use all-purpose flour as well. I'm gonna go black pepper, a little bit of salt. I say a little bit of salt, a lot of salt. And now we're gonna go good old can of Coors Latte. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour that in, and on Pride of the West packaging, there's actually instructions for how much beer opposed to how much batter to use. I'm going for consistency. I like a little bit thinner consistency when I'm talking about beer batter fish. I'm not a huge fan of too much batter and not enough fish, so I probably make mine just a little thinner than the suggested amount. Therefore, just add a little bit more beer to it. So that's a little thick for me. I'm gonna put a little more beer in there, which is kind of makes me sad because now there's no extra beer to drink. But we want to make sure we get all the lumps out of there. Make sure you get all the corners. Get all that out of there. We don't want any clumps of flour. There we go. Now we're talking. That's a consistency I like. A little more liquidy. Still sticks to the whisk just a little bit. Alrighty, I got my oil up to temperature. It's about 325, 350 degrees. Again, we're dealing with chunks of fish that are about 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So what I'm gonna do is take those, put it in my beer batter, do 4 of them at a time. Because again, like I've said in my other video, cooking videos, you don't want to overcrowd. I was gonna use the tongs, but we're given hands for a reason. I'm gonna use my hands. Now what I'm gonna do, this is the chunk I have. I'm gonna let that drip to where I get the coating that I'm looking for. Again, I don't like a real thick coating. I'm more about the fish. That's good enough. Put it in there. We have a nice slow bubble going on in there. Oh, there's a misconception that a nice crunchy fish comes from a hot fry. What gives you a nice crunchy outside on any type of meat is patience. If you're able to wait it out to make sure that protein is cooked to the correct temperature, you're gonna get that nice coating on the outside also. And go and start turning the fish. Nice golden brown texture is what we're looking for. Again, you can't fry this too fast. You do that, you're gonna have a burnt outside and a raw middle. And trust me, lingcod is not something you wanna go sushi style on. This right here is my little appetizer treat. You take a pickled jalapeno, and you put it in there with your beer battered, everything else, and deep fry it. And when you're having a bite of fish, then you have a bite of pickled jalapeno. Bite of fish, pickled jalapeno. Kind of get that vinegar back and forth again. This fish is looking pretty good. You're probably gonna go about 5 minutes aside on this fish. Beer battered, North Coast Oregon lingcod. Flaky, crunchy outside, tender lingcod, naturally sweet meat. little bit of vinegar on the outside.
Awesome. Now what I'm gonna do, this is the homemade cocktail sauce that my wife made. Throw some of that on there. That's better than anything you're gonna find out there. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you leave your comments down below.
Like what we're doing? Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just push that little subscribe button, click, and we'll have more for you. Thanks for watching, guys.